Good morning, and in this video we are going to be drawing this awesome off-road truck called the MORRVAIR, straight out of Matt's Off-Road, a YouTube channel. So first thing, of course, is to draw the basic shapes, and I'm putting some perspective here. It's basically just a box, and the most important thing here with the wheels and tires is to make sure that the short axis of the ovals that make up the wheels and tires are along the axis of the axle. So I'm drawing this truck kind of differently from what I would normally do, in that I'm drawing each part separately and finishing it with color and whatever details I may want. And that's because I drew this originally for another video channel that I have. So I'm using Copic markers, and for the black outlining I'm using a water-based marker, thin marker by Tomboy. And you got to keep in mind that the Copic markers are oil-based, so if you use an oil-based pen first, you're going to get a lot of smudging. So I'm using a water-based pen here. If you don't have any other option, what you could always do is put down the color first and then go over it with your oil-based fine liner. So as I mentioned, I'm doing each part separately first. Like I started with the windshield, and then the wipers, headlamps, and then the grille, and now the bumper. And this is really just a sketch, so I'm not being like particular about the details and everything. And you'll see here that I'm using a different color as well. Like with the fender, I wanted it to be a little bit darker just because it was going to be in the shade. I started out with yellow first and then added the gray to make it darker. Did it a little bit differently with the door, where I started with the yellow. Same here with the rear fender. Started with the yellow. So just trying different techniques. As far as the wheels, I'm adding a little bit of blue here just because it's chrome, or I'm imagining it to be chrome, and adding a little bit of kind of a reflection of the sky. You don't have to add a lot of detail with the tires. Here I'm just roughly suggesting the treads with the darker warm gray. By the way, there are two types of gray markers, cool grays and warm grays, and I'm using warm grays here. But the cool grays are on the windshield, if you notice the difference there. So that's all I have for you today. I'll see you next time. Bye.